Dallas has built around him. So, Shannon, are you surprised he is that low?
I'm shocked, and it makes no sense to me. I believe he's the best pure running back in football. Can he catch the ball out of the backfield like some of these other guys that they have in front of him, the Alvin Kamaras, the Saquon Barkleys, the McCaffreys? No. But for me, if you say Saquon Barkley is number one, I can give you that.
Okay.
Because, Skip, he's a guy. Saquon is different than Zeke. Zeke is an old-school running back, Skip. He's a 3-yard cloud of dust. He'll get you 5. He'll get you 15. Saquon will give you 3, 2, 70. He's a home run hitter for his size. We haven't seen Zeke do that, Skip. But you can't punish the guy for that. He's led the league in rushing 2 of the 3 years he's been in the league with playing 15 games. And it wasn't because he was injured. He just sought out they couldn't stand to gain anything or lose anything. So he rested, and he still won the rushing title, usually going away. You look at this season that he got suspended 6 games. He led the league in yards per game. So he played 16 games. He's going to lead the league in rushing again. It's almost like they're punishing him, Skip, like, Zeke, you should have 2,000 yards rushing. Do you understand the toll that it takes on your body, Skip, to get 2,000 yards? And that's the old phrase, crossing of the Rubicon. You reach a point of no return. Because the only guy that's gotten close to that number of carries, and it didn't affect him, was Eric Dickerson. Eric Dickerson went 396. I think he went 414 and came back with 405, the 2,100-yard season. But you look at Terrell Davis, you look at Eddie George, you look at all these guys. I tell you what, I know a guy. He wore that uniform before Zeke did.
That's true.
DeMarco Murray.
I agree.
He approached 400 carries.
Yep.
He was never the same back. You can't punish a guy for leading the league and be like, well, look at his offensive line. Okay, yes. But a lot of these other guys, Skip, they split carries. Alvin Kamara split carries with Mark Ingram. That's not to diminish him. Christian McCaffrey was splitting carries.
By the way, Kamara's number one on that list. Yeah.
Number one.
Yep.
Like I said, if you put Saquon number one, Skip, I ain't got no problem with that because I believe Saquon can rush for 1,500 and catch 100 passes out of the backfield. But Alvin Kamara, Skip, and these guys are going to have great yards per carry for the simple fact they're splitting carries and they're getting 100, 200 fewer carries than Zeke. And what's happening to Zeke, Skip, when they get a lead, guess what? We're trying to run out the clock. So we got 8 men in the box. And the luxury that Alvin Kamara has, that Zeke doesn't, he has Drew Brees as his quarterback. So you're not putting 8 guys in the box. They put 8 guys in that box against Dallas because they don't believe the quarterback. This is not a knock on Zeke. This is about your quarterback, Skip Bayless. Your quarterback cannot lift that defender out of the box. So they dragging Zeke down. But I am shocked that Ezekiel Elliott is not the 8th best back in football. They got Aaron Jones, a dude that had 133 carries. Well, I want to see. I hope he's the feature back, and we're going to see what he does as the feature back. Not splitting carries, getting 133 carries, because we've seen this before. Oh, man, he had 100 carries, give him another 150 carries. Okay. You think he's going to have 5.5 yards per carry on 200, 300 carries. Okay, we'll see. But Ezekiel Elliott is the best pure running back in football, and there's no way he's the 8th best back in football. Zero chance that happens. And everybody knows how I feel about the Cowboys.
Yeah, we do.
So, time out. You just mentioned Aaron Jones, who's 7th to Zeke's 8th. That means Aaron Rodgers has a better running back than Dak Prescott does.
You need to stop.
Aaron Rodgers got more help than Dak Prescott.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
Am I right?
No, you're not right.
Well,
but I tell you what. Go ahead.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I hate to say I told you so, but I've been telling you so for about 2 years. I love Zeke, but my quarterback is more valuable than my running back, and this proves it.
No, it doesn't.
Once and for all, because my Cowboys are going to go this year as my quarterback goes. And the point here is that as much as I love Zeke, why does he get downgraded in this system? It's because he has so few missed tackles. What do I always tell you about Ezekiel Elliott?
Well, he's a run-to-contact back, Skip.
He runs through brick walls, and I've never seen anybody better at running through brick walls.
Right.
If it's 3rd and 1 and the wall is just bricked, I know my guy is going to fight and squirm and push and shove and body lean his way to a yard.
Right.
And he might only get barely the first down, but he keeps getting it. and giving up his body to do so. Because on guts and desire and just sheer physicality, it's just like sheer physicality. It's like, it's a manhood. It's like, I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove to you at the line of scrimmage, I'm just tougher than you are, Mr. Defensive Tackle or Mr. Linebacker or Mr. Safety. Whoever wants to come and smack me in the mouth, I'm going to smack you back harder. That's the way he runs.
Right.
He does run to sometimes I think he runs out of desire. He looks for contact.
Skip, I think the mistake that people make, they look at Zeke and his stature, and it's like, well, wow, he's a short back. But Zeke weighs 225, 230.
Oh, he does.
So he's not... Alvin Kamara is, what, 210?
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey's 205, 210. Yep. They're more shifty. Now, Saquon, to be as big as he is, he is really, really shifty. And that's why, Skip, you can see him. He'll step up inside. He'll get lateral. And then he'll get down. You criticize him for that. Oh, he just had one run for 68 yards.
Well, I can show you. I'll give you 15 carries in a game for a total of 21 yards. And then I'll give you a 70. Okay?
Oh, you like...
Okay, my guy doesn't give you a 70.
He just give you 3, 5, 3, 8, 7.
Right.
So what you want? You say you don't like Saquon's style, the home run 3. You like your guy, Mr. Reliable. Zeke gonna get me the first down.
I like my team because I love my quarterback.
Well, we're gonna talk about your team a little later.
And the classic case of this happened in the playoff game. My team lost right here in Los Angeles in the Coliseum against the Rams, who came very close to winning the whole thing last year, right?
Yeah.
And what happened? Rams-Cowboys. Jenny was there in the stands that night, right?
You told Jenny she couldn't
forgotten.
You told Jenny she can't go back and watch another game.
It goes bad luck for you?
She blew it.
It's all my fault.
She blew my whole year by going to that game.
Oh, they knew she was in the stands. They're like, oh, Jenny's up there. We're going to lose.
That's it. We're jinxed. That night, Zeke tried 20 times to run into Wade Phillips' defense, and it was hellacious good last year because you know what it did to Tom Brady and company in the Super Bowl, right? It gave them fits in the Super Bowl, right? It's given Tom Brady fits his whole career, what Wade can do to Tom Brady.
Correct.
So it was giving Zeke fits because he tried 20 times to run, and it went for a grand total of 47 yards. That's 2.4 a carry, but guess what? One of those was 15 yards. So if I take that out, it's 19 carries for 32 yards. That's 1.7 yards.
Well, normally what Wade does, and I know Wade Phillips very well. He was my defensive coordinator when I first got to Denver. He was my head coach for 2 years. He's going to take away what you do best. He knows the Cowboys want to run the football. He says, I'm not going to let you run.
So does everybody want to run the football.
No.
Tom Brady wants to run the football.
No.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, Skip.
You know it, and I know.
Skip
One second, you're telling me everybody wants to run the football.
Hold on.
Then it's,
No. The Dallas Cowboys built their offense to run the football. That's why they got a first-round center, a first-round right guard, a first-round left tackle, a fourth pick overall at running back. They're telling you, we are going to run the football. And Wade Phillips says, no, you're not. And if you can beat me with Dak Prescott, and I keep telling you, Skip Bayless, look here. If Dak Prescott throws for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, and I shut Zeke down, I go to the middle of the field, congratulations. You did a heck of a job. But I am not letting Zeke Elliott beat me.
Who led the playoffs in rushing which team last year? You've brought this up to me several times.
New England.
New England did?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So maybe the goal is to stop New England's run game, right?
You're not dropping an 8th guy down there with Tom Brady as the quarterback.
Oh, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. So, Dak that night here at the Coliseum against those Rams, coached by Wade Phillips, went 20 of 32 for 266 with a touchdown. Wait a second, with a touchdown and no interceptions, a QBR of 84. Tom Brady in his game against Wade Phillips in the Super Bowl went 21 of 35, pretty close, for 262, pretty close, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a QBR of 26. So my guy went 84 QBR against Wade. Tom went 26 versus Wade.
But you want a guy with you want a guy with a QBR of 26 to win the MVP. But we'll talk about that another day at another topic. No.
He was clutch.
Skip Bayless, you need to stop this. Now, you know good and well, there's no defensive coordinator that's going to stack the box with Tom Brady at quarterback.
Who makes the biggest runs for my team? Who makes all the crucial third down runs? Who made the crucial run that broke open the Seattle playoff game at Jerry World?
Well, Skip,
help me out.
Skip.
It's my quarterback who weighs 255 pounds.
But Skip, here's the thing. When it's 3rd and 14, you think you're going to throw the football. So you're in a passing down. The ends are getting upfield. Everybody's vacating. So he runs a quarterback draw with a lead draw because he has the running back leading him up on the way. Okay, yeah, he's going to get that. But Stop this notion, Skip. You need to stop this notion that, look, and I get it. These guys, and the reason why I say Zeke should be higher, Skip, because before last year, whether he taught himself or they gave him more opportunities, Zeke caught 77 passes. Now he's a better pass catcher. We know he can run the football. We saw it his second to his sophomore year at Ohio State, what he did to St. Nick, what he did in the championship game, what he did in the Big Ten, what he did against Michigan. So we know he can just flat out run the football. But now he's added what Kamara, what Christian McCaffrey, what Saquon Barkley can do out of the backfield, which is catch the football. So for me to have
remember the same survey a year ago ranked him 16th. So he vaulted all the way from 16th to 8th because he started to really catch the football last year. But he's still only 8th on his running ability or capability of making you miss.
But some of these guys, you know, Alvin Kamara, and I love Alvin. He's from the crib, but he split time with Mark Ingram. Christian split some time. Kareem Hunt.